Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses.
Good evening, good morning, Happy New Year. I think that covers everything. Welcome to the stretch of the season designed for those of us who failed algebra. No more complicated playoff calculations to make. It's a straightforward knockout competition between here and Arizona. Now, there are 4 games on this wildcard weekend, and in 3 of them, the home team is the favourite. Buffalo against Miami, San Diego taking on Indianapolis, and Green Bay against Atlanta. But here in Philadelphia, the Eagles are underdogs, even though they're at home, and the reason is that they're playing the team with the longest winning streak and the most potent offense in the NFL, Detroit.
Scott Mitchell leads a Lions offense that hasn't failed to score 3 touchdowns in a game since back in September. Well, the Eagles' key player, maybe their coach, Ray Rhodes, has taken an unfancied team and seems to have willed them into the playoffs on the strength of his character. It'll be an interesting clash of styles in Philadelphia, and we'll have it for you later. First, though, off to the AFC and the West Coast. After spending most of the season in the dark, San Diego had a late power surge with 5 straight wins to make the playoffs. Sean Gale's 99-yard interception return against the Giants was the clincher and announced the return of the big play charges of last year. If they want to do what they did last year and make the Super Bowl, though, they have to start by doing what they did the week before last and beat the Colts. Jim Harbaugh, the unlikeliest passing champion in years, led the Colts to their first playoff spot since 1987. And they squeaked in too with a 3-point win over New England. But as the playoff cliche goes, and bear with us, it's our first of the new year, the postseason is a place where anything can happen. Junior Seau, the emotional leader of the Chargers, was psyching himself up as much as the fans before kickoff, while the Colts suffered an early blow to morale when they lost Marshall Faulk to his recurrent knee injury on this play. The teams traded interceptions early on. Stephen Grant picks off Stan Humphries here. And then Junior Seau saves what would almost certainly have been a Colts touchdown. But after a San Diego field goal, the Colts got great field position on this Ray Buchanan run back. They have it at the Charger 26 as we join the game. Dick Enberg, Paul Maguire and Phil Simms are your commentators for this one.
Draw out of Crockett. That's a play that worked well in their game 2 weeks ago for Indianapolis, and Crockett to the 19, a gain of 8.
A well-designed play by Lindy and Fonnie right there. What you're going to see, what's the tackle? Matthews outside, just lets this guy, Chris Mims, go up the field. Now he can lead inside, pick up the linebacker. That's why that play is successful.
Well, you know, that is a deep draw.
It is.
I mean, that, you know, most draws are about 3 to 5 yards. He runs back.
It's like the modern-day version of the Statue of Liberty, where it takes so long for the player to get to the line of scrimmage.
3-0 San Diego, 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Second and 2, Crockett, big hole, and he's all the way to the 11-yard line. First down, Indianapolis. To the 6, a gain of 5 before Dwayne Gordon, who is starting ahead of Dennis Gibson today, makes the stop. Stuck. Nothing there at all. Quarterback draw. Harbaugh. to the 2. He'll be just short, it appears. A flag is down. Final play of this quarter. Chris Mims, 94, with a late hit. Personal foul.
From your left, you see him coming in way late.
The wide receiver in motion might have been Floyd Turner. What a hit. Dwayne Gordon flying over the line to meet Warren head on.
Well, you know, in a play like this, has to be perfect timing in order to beat the back. Watch 52 when he goes up in the air. Bam, right in there, head to head. Now, I don't understand why that's not sparing, because he hit him helmet to helmet. Watch 52's helmet. Right here. That's helmet to helmet. Now, if you hit a quarterback like that, they throw a flag. Why don't they do it when a back is going in there?
Second and goal from the 3. Harbaugh. Batted in the air. Incomplete.
Oh, he had
Sayal again. Bats it free.
He had Dilger wide open in the end zone, and he threw it late, and Sayal read it. He's reading his eyes. Watch Sayal's eyes. Read the quarterback's eyes. Here's Sayal. Gets back up. Look at this. Is he any good? Knocked down. Back up.
Harbaugh. All day to find a receiver. No one open. Now throw. Touchdown, Dilger. Ken Dilger, the rookie from Illinois.
I'll tell you what, right now, I blame this on the defensive line. They did not put any pressure on Harbaugh. They let him run around all he wanted. And Dilger, for a rookie, you talk about getting yourself open. That was amazing.
And I give Indianapolis credit, Paul. One of the reasons why he had all the time, they came in, they stayed in that goal line offense, packed down that defensive line of San Diego. They were not able to get up the field, and that's why Jim Harbaugh could buy so much time and let Ken Dilger get open in the back of the end zone.
What a find this year, the rookie second-round pick Dilger from Illinois. Kerry Blanchard adds the extra point, and it's 7-3. Let's see how Dilger stayed open or got open for Harbaugh.
Well, Dilger, you'll see him here at the line of scrimmage, and what's going to happen, he's going to go back here, and he's covered at first, and then as Harbaugh buys time, watch him right here, you see him? The linebacker's right in front of him. As Harbaugh buys time and goes to his right, he does a good job of working with his quarterback and finds the open spot.
All right, here's what I was talking about. Now, look at along the line of scrimmage. You see they have him right at the line of scrimmage. Now, Harbaugh has all the time that he wants to throw the ball. And it looks like he's going to throw the ball away, but he sees Dilger in the back of that end zone. I cannot believe, again, that the safeties don't get back in the corner of that end zone and work their way back out. Sayal goes down. He's out of the play.
On their next possession, though, the Chargers retook the lead. Stan Humphries improvising well under pressure and eventually finding Alfred Papuno with a 6-yard catch. The Colts got the ball back, though, just before halftime.
On 2nd and 10, Crockett threw a huge hole. No one there. Zig-zag Crockett for a touchdown. He dumps it out, incomplete to Harmon. Harmon running before he'd really caught the ball. Second down, and the throw to Harmon incomplete, covered by David Tate.
Boy, you know, don't boo this team. You know, let me ask you a question, Phil. The Colts came down and made it look easy on that drive, return the touchdown. The Chargers took 18 plays and looked like they struggled all the way down. Does that tell you anything?
Tells me a lot. It tells me at halftime the Chargers are going to have to make some adjustments for what the Colt defense is doing to them.
1:30, and the 2 incomplete passes stopped the clock for the Colts. Humphries to Harmon. And Harmon has the first down again and gets out of bounds at the 22. 11 yards on the play. Ashley Ambrose and David Tate make the tackle.
That was a big first down picked up by the San Diego Chargers, because if they don't get it there, Indianapolis Colts are going to get this ball back in good position. But you see Ronnie Harmon releasing out of the backfield. Nobody there to cover him. Stan Humphries knows a good spot now. Look for Ronnie Harmon on these third down situations.
They have 3 timeouts, the Chargers, and I know I hate this. I hate prevent. I really do.
They go with 4 wides and Harmon. This time to Mark Say to the 30-yard line, a gain of 8. The Chargers' speed at wide receiver, it has filled the AFC as second only to the Oakland Raiders. The guys outside can run, and it explains why they get some big plays. That's what Humphries was looking for after running. Gets a block. Crazy legs rush to the 47. 17-yard gain and a timeout with 1:05 left.
I'm going to tell you something. Prevent defense is what I hate. I hate prevent defense because it prevents you from winning and also prevents you from stopping the offense. And here's Humphries.
Well, this time the Indianapolis Colts do change up a little, Paul. They become aggressive. Their man coverage down the field. That's why there's nobody there to pick up Stan Humphries when he breaks through the pocket.
What he was trying to do, though, he wanted to throw the ball outside to Ronnie Harmon, 33. Now watch Harmon when he comes out. He's going to get knocked down. He can't get the ball to him. That's the man he wants to throw the ball to. Right there, Harmon's down. So he decides right then that I'm going to run with the football.
Papuno threw the block on Coriat that gave him another 10 yards.
Stan Humphries showing us, you know, you just never think of him as being a mobile quarterback because he is a big quarterback, and some say maybe a few pounds overweight, but he does move around very well.
Are you saying he's slow?
No, he's not slow at all. I think we all just perceive him not to be a moving quarterback, but he does very well in the pocket.
Well, you saw he has 29 yards today. All season he ran for only 53. So that just is out of character for him to tuck it away. First down from the 47. 1 timeout left. Humphries drills it to Say, and that'll be a first down at the 42 of the Colts. Clock is running. Chargers have 1 timeout left. Jason Belzer put a good hit on Say, who comes out wincing. Trailing 14-10, it's Harmon. And that didn't fool the Colts at all, and that forces Humphries to spend his last time out. Wasn't happy about that play or the result a bit.
Boy, you know, when you look at his face, he didn't like the play, Phil. You could just tell he didn't like the play that was called.
Well, here's the completion right before that draw play right there outside to Mark Say. And you can see Jason Belzer was waiting outside for him. An excellent job of Stan Humphries putting a little extra on it so Jason Belzer couldn't come in and make the play.
When you see Humphries and he looks like, I don't like the play that was called, and it was a draw that didn't work. It actually lost a half a yard.
Yeah.
Phil, what is the thinking on a play like that? You've got 50 seconds. You've only got 1 timeout. You're in the middle of the field on about the 42-yard line. Why do they make that call?
Well, you're looking for one play to get you in field goal territory. And Paul, I like the call. Try to guess against the defense. The defense is thinking pass. You're hoping they're dropping out of there. Get one of your running backs up inside quick and maybe get a 10-yard gain, knowing you have 1 timeout left.
Now they have none. And 41 seconds remaining. Second down and 11 at the Colts 43. Complete to Fletcher. Terrell Fletcher, the rookie from Wisconsin. First down at the 18. David Tate finally got into the turf. Humphries hurrying him up there to try to down the ball, stop the clock.
Yeah, kill the clock. Don't try to run a play. He's going to run a play here, it looks like. No.
Oh, 23 seconds left in the half. So Terrell Fletcher, who has produced some big plays, and that one was worth 26 yards.
Excellent job. The Indianapolis Colts had 3 down linemen in, and one of the linebackers come. You see Trev Alberts inside, and look at that middle, wide open. Terrell Fletcher beats David Tate inside.
Fletcher, you've got to account for him, Dick. I'm telling you something. And when Fletcher comes out of the backfield, look how far off Tate is, and now he's trailing. He's from behind. Almost loses the ball.
Caught only 3 passes all year. Humphries into the end zone. Martin, incomplete. Ambrose might have gotten a piece of that. It's intercepted. And on the carom, it goes into the arms of Ray McElroy. What a turnabout for the Colts.
So Indianapolis hold on to the lead just as it looked like San Diego were going to take it back from them. And on a strange play too, Tony Martin seemed to have the touchdown, but as you'll see on the replay here, Stan Humphrey's pass beats the defender, but bounces off Martin and back into the arms of Ray McElroy. The Colts getting a lucky break then towards the end of the half, and they lead it 14-10 going in at half-time. Second half after the break.
Dear Volkswagen, I have recently purchased a Golf GTI. It costs less than $14,500 all in. As I appear to be the only person in the close to own one, everyone was keen to know how much it cost. So I said $16,500. Well, everyone thinks Volkswagens are expensive, don't they? Imagine my horror when I opened my newspaper to be confronted by the real price of a GTI. Do you think you could stop running adverts like this as they're ruining my image? I've done what I can to stop people finding out, and so far I think I've got away with it. Yours faithfully, James Archer.
There is a powerful remedy for the 4 main symptoms of flu. Benylin for Flu, the powerful flu relief.
Hair health advice for men.
It's no wonder men wash their hair more than women.
But too much washing and towel drying can leave it weak and unhealthy looking. That's why, for frequent washing, I recommend Pantene Pro V. Its Pro-Vitamin B5 nourishes the roots and penetrates to the very tip, strengthening your hair and leaving it healthy looking every time you wash.
Pantene Pro V, daily treatment for healthy looking hair.
He's just your average guy with your average job. He's your average white suburbanite slob. He likes football and porno and films about war. He's got an average house with a nice hardwood floor. But sometimes that just ain't enough to keep a man like him interested. Oh no. No way. So he knocks back some drinks as he props up the bar, and he jangles his keys as he gets in his car. He's an asshole, yo-yo. He's an asshole, yo-yo. He drives drunk with his kids, drives pissed with the lads. He couldn't care less, he's one hell of a dad. He's an asshole, yo-yo. He's an asshole, S-L-H-O-L-E. Everybody, A-S-S-H-O-L-E. Where in the world?
The PC World sale is now on. Ring 0990 464 464 for your nearest store.
Where is everybody?
Welcome back to San Diego as we join the third quarter. It's the Chargers ball at their own 30.
The toss to Hayden to the 35-yard line. Quentin Coryatt made the tackle.
Quentin Coryatt, I said, the dominant man in pro football and defense is Junior Seau. The dominant man on this team is number 55. Watch Quentin Coryatt come down the line of scrimmage, and he's going to catch this thing from the backside. That's not only good speed, but actually good play.
That's the kind of play that can force a fumble, as well as Hayden didn't expect Coriat to be coming at him with that kind of energy.
He doesn't look 243 pounds. I'm telling you, he is, and he is quick.
Second round, second player pick a couple of years ago after him. Terrell Fletcher gets a chance, but not much yardage as Tony Bennett and Jeff Farad there to make the stop and bring up third down.
It looks like the Chargers, the one thing they do have is a size advantage. It looks like they're determined to come out here, run the football, and try to pick up some third downs and maybe wear down the smaller Indianapolis Colts defense.
Now, Natron Means played a couple of downs, couple of carries, and then we didn't see him much after the first quarter, and he's not in there now.
You better cover Ronnie Harmon, number 33.
Fletcher and Harmon in the backfield on 3rd and 5. Humphries dumps it off. Papunu. Look at the man from Tonga skip to the 49.
Almost the identical play of the touchdown right there for Papunu. As you'll look to your left, he's down at the bottom of the screen. Is standing and blocking on Tony Bennett. Gets thrown out of the play. Stan Humphries stays alive and finds number 86 for the first down.
Wait a minute. The reason that Papunu was out there is because Tony Bennett threw him away. he threw him out into the flat.
A rejection pattern. Yeah. First down at the 49 for San Diego. Natron is back in and not able to get to full speed. Tony Bennett, one of the first to make the hit on Means, who had 730 yards rushing this year to lead the team despite playing only half a season. Has only 12 yards on 5 tries today.
Well, Natron's one of those backs that I think needs to get into the game and get 15 or 20 carries before he really becomes effective. And that's not going to happen today because of Hayden and Terrell Fletcher both playing so well. Bobby Ross, it looks like, is going to put them in any time there's a situation where there's a pass or an outside run.
Now he goes with a faster, smaller Fletcher in the backfield. Pump fake by Humphries. And then the throw to Harmon. And out of bounds, complete at the 26.
Stephen Grant is really upset because what happens on this play is Ronnie Harmon comes off the line of scrimmage. He's in the slot on the right-hand side. He runs to the flat and then up the field. There's a pump to the left side, and you got a linebacker on Harmon all the way. And look at this.
How did he keep both feet in? That's what Grant is arguing. He said there's no way that he could get them both down. 24-yard play. Trailing 14-10. Under 6 left in the third. Means hit in the backfield, and they've got him for a loss. And Ashley Ambrose, the corner, up to help Trev Alberts with the tackle.
Excellent job on the last play. Watch Ronnie Harmon down the sideline. Stan Humphries throws the ball on the line. Looks like, whoa.
Well, from that angle, you can't tell, but I don't know about the first foot might have been inbounds, but that second foot didn't look it.
Another long drive for San Diego. They trail by 4. They send Harmon out of the backfield on 2nd and 11. Good protection for Humphries. Underneath, Fletcher again, wriggles loose to the 15, and still on his feet to the 11. Terrell Fletcher, 7 times rushed for 100 yards for the Badgers of Wisconsin a year ago.
Terrell Fletcher having an excellent day. Pass receiving right here. Good protection by the San Diego Chargers offensive line. And Stan Humphries is finally going to look over the middle and stick it to him. And he knows Quentin Coriat's coming. Does a good job of stopping and reversing the field.
Chargers go the full 10 yards and would get a first down by inches. Bring in Natron Means. 4 for Humphries on first down from the 11. Drills a touchdown. Sean Jefferson all alone.
Well, Phil Sims, you give any quarterback 6 seconds down on the goal line, find a man open.
That's what happened, Dick. Only 2 receivers basically went out for the pass. The offensive line does a good job of protecting Stan Humphries. The defense thinks it's run, no pass rush, and Sean Jefferson does a good job of adjusting his route.
Well, Tate has him in the end zone. He falls down, number 49, so when he does that.
Back for point by Carney. San Diego 17, Indianapolis 14.
San Diego's famous for running two-man receiver routes. Here's Sean Jefferson going to run up to the back of the end zone. Watch David Tate. The offensive line, they sell out on the run. It freezes the defense. David Tate says the ball's got to be thrown sometime soon. Sean Jefferson does a good job of stopping and coming back.
Well, the problem is that Tate should stay with him. He's not even looking at Jefferson. And here's Jefferson. He slides back in because on the other side of the field, he's got Ray Buchanan who's giving him help. So if Jefferson goes there, he just releases him on that side. You only got two guys going. You only got two guys going down.
Harbaugh and the Colts start from their 19. Trailing by 3 late in the third. Crockett hit in the backfield, breaks the tackle. Look at this young guy rumble. He reminds you of William Floyd, the way he breaks tackles and charges on. He was stopped for a possible loss and makes the first down.
Is that Sean Lee in the backfield? Yeah, it is, 98. Look at this. He has a dead hit at him, and Crockett just brushes him off and picks up the first down. You know what I like about this guy? When he gets into the open field, the one thing he does, he tries to find somebody to run over. You know, he looks affected the little guys.
Look at that. One rush
shot at you.
No yards, and then today 73 yards on 9 carries and a touchdown.
Give him the ball.
8-yard average for Zach Crockett. Into the flat, and Turner hit immediately by Dwayne Harper.
But it's a 4-yard gain. That's a positive play.
At the 34-yard line. Harbaugh wears that number 4, and that's not, 12 was always the jersey number, Bradshaw and Staubach and all the rest. In fact, Stan Humphries wearing the number 12. 4 suddenly has become the number. Harbaugh, the number 1 pass in the league. Number 2, Brett Favre in efficiency, another number 4.
Number 11 was my favorite number.
You and Phil, inseparable. With Warren in motion, Harbaugh underneath the Crockett, and the big fullback to the 40, very close to the first down. Lewis Bush made the tackle.
Excellent job right there by Jim Harbaugh looking down the field. San Diego's defense does a good job of dropping back and taking away the receivers down the field. But look, nobody's picking up Zach Crockett. Jim Harbaugh does an excellent job of dropping it off to his third receiver, picking up the first down.
We're seeing on both sides of the ball, Dick, young guys stepping up in this football game, and that's what has to happen in the playoffs. You have to have some people step up and be counted for.
Without Marshall Faulk, play action Harbaugh. He goes to the sidelines deep to Turner, and the first down at the San Diego 46.
What we're seeing, Phil, is two offensive lines that are doing a great job because both of these quarterbacks have all the time in the world to throw the ball.
Well, it's a good play-action fake, and Floyd Turner has a chance to drive off the defender to give himself some space so Jim Harbaugh can throw it.
Here's what I'm talking about. Watch this line. Play action. They're frozen. They're there. I mean, he's got all day to throw the ball. We're seeing both quarterbacks. It's like a shooting gallery.
1:40 left in the third period. Draw play, and Crockett ducks under the defensive pressure. Seau was in the backfield, had him for a moment, and Crockett turns a negative into a gain of almost 4.
Phil, Sean Lee's going to say, what do I got to do to bring this guy down? Number 98 is Sean Lee. He is in the backfield. Watch him. Here's Crockett. There's Sean Lee. I can't get him. Seau is down. He runs through him. This guy's a bull.
Well, the Colts have found themselves a more than capable replacement for the veteran Roosevelt Potts. Potts injured knee injury out possibly for the rest of the year 2 weeks ago in the San Diego game. 2nd and 6 for Harbaugh. O'Neal hits him as he throws to Gilger, incomplete. Contact by Bush, but the pass too long.
You know, we were talking about this offensive line. They came with the blitz of Chargers this time, and they picked it up fairly well.
Excellent job, and Jim Harbaugh goes down the field to the single coverage. And watch Junior Seau and the linebackers come through there. The Colts do a good job of recognizing it, giving him time to go down the field to the single coverage and the tight end, but good coverage by the Chargers.
Colts bench wanted a flag as Dilger was bumped from behind. Could have been uncatchable ruled by the official. 3rd and 7 for Harbaugh, shotgun. Here comes Seau. They pick him up. And Harbaugh's going long for Sean Dawkins. Touchdown, Indianapolis! 42 yards to Sean Dawkins.
I mean, the ball is absolutely perfect. The catch is magnificent. I'll tell you something. I can't believe, you know, Harbaugh told us yesterday, he said, I am a very accurate passer. People didn't believe that for a long period of time. He said, but I can throw the ball down the field. And he just proved it to everybody.
Given time to throw, even when he throws on the run, he shows he has great accuracy. And right there, he did a good job of recognizing the blitz. Single coverage outside on Sean Dawkins and throws the perfect pass.
Colts back in front 2017, and now the try for point by Kerry Blanchard, who joined the team after the 4th game when they released Mike Cofer. Blanchard pounds it through, and it's 21-17. Sean Dawkins, the 16th player picked 2 years ago out of California.
Well, it was a blitz by the San Diego Chargers, and look at the room. The offensive line gives Jim Harbaugh to step up and throw a nice high pass so Sean Dawkins has time to react to the pass.
All right, they see Junior Seau. Harbaugh reads it on the blitz because you're always aware of where he is. There he is on the line of scrimmage. He is being held. Almost gets to Harbaugh, not in time, but Harbaugh drops this thing off.
What a beautiful throw to Dawkins. And Harbaugh doesn't have to look at the big screen for that one. It's 21-17. Dawkins, with that catch, reminds you that he has very good taste in the offseason up in Northern California. You know he worked out with in college for a couple of summers?
How about
a guy named Jerry Rice.
Oh.
And Versailles. 2 new very special edition Renault Clios. Try keeping your hands off them.
There is a cough medicine in the United Kingdom that more people turn to for relief than any other remedy. Benylin, medicine for coughs.
The PC World sale is now on. Ring 0990 464 464 for your nearest store.
For a spectacular 50% off, hundreds of selected items come straight to the source. A home store with ideas at Lakeside Retail Park, Thurrock.
Cellnet and Vodafone round up their calls to the nearest minute or half minute. On Orange, a 10-second call is charged as 10 seconds. Another reason why, on average, Orange users save £20 every month. The future's bright. The future's Orange.
What are you drinking? Same again?
Yeah.
No, not for me.
What?
I'm driving.
You won't get pulled. Not on a Sunday.
Get me a half.
Half is what girls drink. What's the problem here?
I've got to get down with Mum's for dinner.
Oh, with Mum's for dinner? Mummy's boy. Come on, Dave. Just one more.
All right, then. Get me a pint.
Come on, Dave. Just one more.
We're all going on a whole season's holiday, doing things we always wanted to. Fun and laughter on a whole season's holiday. holiday. It's a dream come true for a week or two.
Free phone now for your whole season's brochure with the widest choice of self-catering holidays throughout Britain.
And make your dreams come true.
Esso unleaded fuels now have more cleaning power, reducing some harmful emissions by up to 20%, while still allowing your car optimum performance. Esso Unleaded, a new generation of performance fuels.
We could get a huge discount at Lampoli or choose 12 months to pay with Easy Pay. Easy Pay, get away.
The new year marks the 50th anniversary of the entry of black players into the NFL. Pioneers were Kenny Washington and Woody Strode, who signed with the LA Rams in 1946. 14 years later, Bobby Mitchell made the Washington Redskins the final team to integrate. By then, Jim Brown was leading a wave of socially conscious black players, determined to have the same equality in football they were fighting for in the rest of society. And by 1969, the Kansas City Chiefs became the first team to field more black players than white and won the Super Bowl. Kansas City, of course, have still got a chance of going this season. And so have you if you know your Chiefs' history. Our trip to Super Bowl 30 in Arizona is still there for the taking. If you fall short, there are plenty of consolation prizes to go round. What we want to know this week is who the Chiefs beat in Super Bowl 4. Call 0891 444 444 and choose one of these three. Because of the holiday, once again, we're keeping the lines open for an extra day until midnight on Friday. Welcome back. On their first drive of the fourth quarter, John Carney kicked a field goal to pull San Diego within a point, 21-20. Here's the following kickoff.
Sends it to the 6-yard line to Humphrey. Found a crack, and Terrell Fletcher, boy, he's all over the field on special teams, makes another stop. Harbaugh with good field position at the 35. Last 4 possessions, 3 touchdowns engineered by Jim Harbaugh. He wears number 4 because of a idol athlete in another sport, Bobby Orr, great Boston Bruins defenseman, his favorite. In fact, he said, my best birthday Christmas gift was I got an autographed Bobby Orr jersey, or himself autographed. I already got it framed. Here comes Crockett, and Zach has a first down and more. Now he's in the clear at the 40, the 30. 2 men chase at the 20, and Crockett has another touchdown. My, oh my! 66 yards for Zach Crockett. A star is born.
All right, now what's his average? I'll tell you something. It is really a joy to do a game like this when you see people that have not had the opportunity all year long to play, and now they get it and what they do with it. This man here, well, look at him smiling. He's not tired now. He will be when he gets to the bench.
What's his average? 12.9 a carry, 142 yards in 11 lugs of the ball for Zach Crockett. He's got a 66 and a 33-yard touchdown run. And now the try for point to give Indianapolis an 8-point lead. They've got it. Trailing 28-20. Rodney Harrison was shaken up on the kick return for San Diego. Helped off the field from the 29. Humphreys goes deep and it's going to go almost into the arms of Jason Belser over Sean Jefferson's head.
Well, now you know, Phil, you were asking me during the break why the 2-point play in football. They put it in for this game. It's now 28-20, and the Colts are ahead, and the Chargers will have a chance, if they score a touchdown, to go for 2. See, it was designed just for the playoffs.
Boss Ross marching the sidelines. 28-20 down. 2nd and 10 from the Charger 29. Draw play to Fletcher. He ducks under a tackle and makes a couple as Tony Siragusa, not fooled at all, played that draw well and was waiting for Fletcher.
Dick, I'm hearing booing because they ran a draw play. Every time Fletcher's touched the ball, he's made something happen. Don't boo him or this guy now.
Well, Treason, the offensive coordinator, tried to come up with a big play here on 3rd down and a long 8.
Yeah, you got Jack.
Harmon in. Jefferson intercepted. Doser, 40, 30, 2 men to beat and knocked out of bounds inside the 25-yard line by Eric Moten.
Well, if you want to know where Eugene Daniel has been, he was waiting in the secondary to tip this ball. What a play he makes on the ball.
Stan, yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
Paul, Stan Humphries really has no reason to throw this. This is where sometimes you have a strong arm, you think you can stick it in there. Eugene Daniels comes off the underneath receiver, breaks back, tips the ball so Jason Belzer can pick it off.
That's the 3rd interception for the Colts, all 3 on deflections of some sort or another.
The tip drill, Dick. I keep telling you, that's why you and I are going to practice this tip drill before we go to the Super Bowl.
Before New Year's. So the Colts have it at the 23-yard line on Belser's interception. Chance to put it away, leading by 8. Crockett, who else? Breaking tackles again and takes half the Charger team to stop the rookie.
Well, number 58, Lewis Bush, found out that you're not going to get an arm on Crockett and bring him down. He's the guy that had the shot, and Crockett just breaks loose of that. This kid is strong. Crockett is strong. Dave Adolph, defensive coordinator for the Chargers, trying to put something together. What he needs is something for his defense to do a turnover, get something back, get momentum. And the guy he's got to depend on is Junior Seau.
Well, they got in this situation last week, and he got very aggressive, started blitzing. Junior Seau made some plays for the defense to turn the game around.
2nd down, 8. Harbaugh under pressure, and down he goes. Sean Lee with a sack. He had 8 during the season.
Well, right there, the San Diego Chargers came with a blitz, singled up all those offensive linemen, and Sean Lee has been doing an excellent job all day of pushing the pocket, gets up inside to make the sack.
No, they have a delayed blitz by the linebacker coming up inside, and that's Gibson, Dennis Gibson. But the 4 guys up front are the guys that created that. There was a blitz, and a push was there.
10-yard loss, 2nd San Diego sack. 3rd and 18. Harbaugh in the shotgun. To the sidelines and wide open as Turner twisted around. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 10. What a big play for Harbaugh.
Now, wait a minute. You remember we were talking about Harbaugh, and he said they taught me how to throw the ball down and away from the defenders. And you were asking me, so why are you so successful? Watch where he throws this ball.
Well, here's what he should do. Here you see Turner right here is going to come up here and run out. Why he throws it low, the corner up top could come off and make a play, but the outside receiver does a good job of pushing him off. Excellent throw by Jim Harbaugh.
Boy, that was down and to the outside, exactly where they want him to throw the football.
He says that's the one big difference in my style, throwing the ball low. We don't necessarily have to get all the yards, get it low, or my receiver has the best shot. Here comes Crockett. And that's exactly what the defense of San Diego is trying to do is Crockett, and they stop him after a 2-yard gain. They haven't been very successful. Stan Humphries now and the offense of the Chargers in a frustrating circumstance. Down by 8 and watching the opposition deep inside the 10.
When was the last time a visiting team in the AFC has won a playoff game?
Yeah, not since 90. It's 11-0 for the home team in the wild card AFC since 90. Wide open is Warren, and he just is twisted down. The defender was Junior Seau getting a piece of him, but Willie Clark as well knocked him off balance.
An excellent job by this Colt offensive line. The defensive front of the Chargers is getting a little tired because they're bigger. And you can see right here, nice opening hole, and Junior Seau gets over there to make the grab to keep him from going in for the touchdown.
That looked as if it had a touchdown set up. Good hole. Seau just able to extend himself enough to get Warren at the 4.
Well, you see what Seau did, though. He didn't get caught up in the defensive line or with the offensive line. He played off his own man to make the play.
On third down, Harbaugh, the draw. Touchdown!
I wonder if he's having any fun yet. He said, I'm having fun, didn't he?
Well, he must be having fun. And, Paul, you always talk about how running backs in the NFL need patience to be good runners. Right there, Jim Harbaugh showed patience, let it develop before at the last second makes his mind up, picks the right hole, and scores the touchdown.
Well, did you see what he did on the way back? Where he's running off the field, he high-fived Junior Seau. I mean, I think he picked the wrong guy. Look at him, he's loud. He's having fun. He and Coach Marchibroda, let it fly, let it rip.
His dad is the head coach at Western Kentucky, Jack. And in the offseason, the spring, he'll go and he's a full-time assistant coach at Western Kentucky. Tried for point by Blanchard. And it's a 15-point lead.
On the next possession, the Chargers went backwards. Stan Humphrey's first attempt was batted down. And things got worse on second down, and a penalty put them back 10 yards. On the repeat of second down, a wide-open Alfred Papunu dropped the ball, bringing up 3rd and 20 for San Diego.
Down the middle for Harmon, intercepted by Belzer again. The 4th Indianapolis interception, and Belzer at the 45. 40 of San Diego. And finally out of bounds at the 30. So number 4, Harbaugh, who had 4 comeback wins to get the Colts in the playoffs.
And now he's got them into the divisional round. Jim Harbaugh and the Colts with the first upset of the postseason. And last year's Super Bowl representatives from the AFC are out.
If you want all this and more, call 1+1. It gets you together. 0891 80 80 80.
We're all going on a whole season's holiday, doing things we always wanted to. Fun and laughter on a whole season's holiday. It's a dream come true, for a week or two.
Free phone now for your whole season's brochure with the widest choice of self-catering holidays throughout Britain.
And make your dreams come true.
The PC World sale is now on. Ring 0990 464 464 for your nearest store.
With the blocked nose, I'm completely stuffed without Hall's mentholyptus. As well as soothing eucalyptus, they've got a fantastic menthol vapor action. Just allow one to dissolve slowly in your mouth. And it'll breeze through your nose block in no time. They're available in 4 flavors, all with fantastic vapor action. Watch out for the extra strong ones.